So let's make it like, good. I'm gonna pick a word for you. For you, you're gonna pick a word for me, and then I'm gonna use your word, make a track, like with 3 modules. But then I'm gonna send that over to you. You use the inspiration you got from your word to add to that. And then once we have that, we're gonna do another meeting and say, okay, this is what we have now. Let's finish this track like by doing a third thing. So it's like the power of 3, you know? It's always 3, 3, 3. So then I'm gonna pick like another word for you, and you can choose any instrument that you want or any technique. It can be anything, just like to add like the finishing touch to it.
We'll have one piece that went through all these iterations.
We'll have 2 pieces.
Is that correct? 2 pieces.
We'll have 2 pieces. So
because we're gonna do the process back and forth, like to each other. So in terms of these words, I went through Merriam-Webster's Word of the Day and tried to pick words that, on one hand, were Heimbach-y. I know I can like push this a little bit into more abstract territory, but I also want to keep these words evocative enough where, like, if they ended up as the title for a song, they would make sense, and you would immediately be able to know, if you were familiar with the word, what the intention of the piece was.
I did it the same way that I choose song titles, by stealing them from poetry. And I picked a book of poetry. I took Frank O'Hara's Meditations in an Emergency.
Do you want me to pick a word for you? I got a hat. I don't want to look.
Okay.
Yeah, we both. Nice. All right. I tried to make these as non-obvious as possible. I'm not going to even look. I'm just going to grab one. I'll get one. Okay, here we go. Oh, you got emollient. And I'll explain what this means. 1 second. Emollient, to soften or soothe. Another descendant of mollus is mollify, essentially meaning to make softer in temper or disposition.
So I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, what's this? Oh.
What do I
got? Surf.
Surf. All right.
Emollient surf. So I'm just going to do something emollient and pass that on to you. And you're going to do the surf. And then we meet up again for something like this and pick the third thing out of the hat.
I love it.
Emollient. I've never heard that word before, but I get what it means. And my idea is to start with something harsh, a generator maybe that generates harsh tones, and then make them soft and see where I can go with that.
So I really like what we have going on so far. I think that worked out really well.
Yeah, it's rather poetic, I think. Did you stick to the 3-module rule or not?
If you don't count mixers as modules, then yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
I had to scoot the rules around a little bit because I needed to put your I needed to pipe your performance into the signal chain. So I used it was Pam's sample drum, mimeophone were like the sort of like actual modules. And then, if we're not breaking the rules a little bit, then it was the Doper A138S for mixing. Yeah. I know we're going to do another pass. I have words in a hat here for you. We each get one more word that is our thing to work on.
Yeah, so it will be emollient surf XX on mine, emollient surf YY on yours. Okay, what do we have? Oh, okay. Pleasure.
Emollient surf pleasure. Oh my goodness. That's good. Let's see if I can get you something as good as that. I can't promise, but we'll see. Do this. And your word is translucent.
Emollient surf translucent. It has this William Gibson kind of like Mona Lisa overdrive kind of.
Yes.
So,
how are you going to make something translucent?
Dun,